Sub-Zero is one of the coolest Mortal Kombat characters. Literally. He can freeze you, and he even has the power to rip your frickin' head off. Sub-Zero is so cool that he was the main character in the first Mortal Kombat spoof. Mortal Kombat, Sub-Zero's Mythologies. So I decided to have Sub-Zero as my first character study. Now Sub-Zero's actual name and identity is not known, but according to the markings on his uniform, he seems to belong to the Lin Kuei, which is a legendary clan of Chinese ninja warriors. His mission was to assassinate Shang Tsung, but what he didn't know was that Scorpion was after him, because before Mortal Kombat started, Sub-Zero had murdered Scorpion. Right from the name, you can tell that Sub-Zero's powers involve ice, and they do. Sub-Zero freezes his opponents. Now, we all know that Liu Kang won the first tournament, but in the end, Scorpion got his way, and he destroyed Sub-Zero. In Mortal Kombat 2, Sub-Zero mysteriously came back to attempt to destroy Shang Tsung again, so he had to enter Shao Kahn's tournament. Scorpion found out this and started spying on Sub-Zero, but after witnessing Sub-Zero spare an opponent, he realized this was not the original Sub-Zero that destroyed him, but yet his brother. Scorpion decided to defend the new Sub-Zero to make up for killing his brother. Sub-Zero did not know why he was spared, but he knew that he would be attending the third tournament. In Mortal Kombat 3, Sub-Zero came unmasked, betrayed by his own clan. The thing was, the Lin Kuei thought it'd be a good idea to turn some of their best assassins into cyborgs, but Sub-Zero and his friend Smoke did not want to take part. So they both tried to escape. Sub-Zero escaped successfully, but Smoke didn't, and he became a mechanical disaster. Now Sub-Zero is one of the Earthrealm warriors fighting against Shao Kahn and his minions, but he also has to watch out for Cyrax and Sector, two assassins from the Lin Kuei sent to destroy him, and they both agreed to be turned into cyborgs. Sub-Zero did reprogram Cyrax though, but Cyrax did not get any future orders from the Lin Kuei, which made him malfunction and get stranded in Jade's desert. During the battle against Sector, Sub-Zero runs into Smoke, who has been programmed to destroy him. Sub-Zero convinces him that he still has a soul, and they both defeat Sector. In Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the original Sub-Zero returned to do what he planned to do in the first and second tournament: assassinate Shang Tsung. Now, I know I'm including Scorpion a lot in this, but he's consistent with the plot of Sub-Zero. When Shao Kahn took over the Earth, he did not take over the Netherrealm, which allowed Scorpion to run free. Scorpion did help Shao Kahn for a little while, until he realized that one of the Earthrealm warriors was Sub-Zero. Of course, in the second tournament, Scorpion vowed not to hurt Sub-Zero, because he wanted to make up for killing his brother, so he turned against Shao Kahn. In Mortal Kombat 4, Raiden summons Sub-Zero to fight against Shinnok. So Sub-Zero dons on the costume worn by his older brother, which carries some secrets to defeating Shinnok. Scorpion, however, is on the bad guy's side. Quan Chi convinced him that although Sub-Zero didn't kill him, he could have contributed to the massacre of his clan and family. So Scorpion's on the bad guy's side, just so he can eventually face Sub-Zero in battle. Sub-Zero and Scorpion battled in Goro's lair. Scorpion won though. He was almost about to kill Sub-Zero. but Sub-Zero convinced him that it wasn't him or the Lin Kuei that massacred his family and clan. Scorpion wondered who, and then realized that the Lin Kuei had hired Quan Chi to murder his family and clan. He also realized that Quan Chi was not going to keep his promise of having Scorpion escape from the Netherrealm. There, the evil sorcerer almost teleported the Ninja Spectre to hell, but Scorpion wasn't going to put up with it. He ran over to the sorcerer and ported him and Quan Chi to the Netherrealm. Sub-Zero returned to the Lin Kuei, only to find out that Sector had murdered the Grandmasters. Sub-Zero then fought Sector and won. He also got the Dragon Medallion, which enhanced his freezing powers. He vowed to make the Lin Kuei a force of good. He also showed the Lin Kuei a place in the Arctic where they could hone their skills without being interrupted. Raiden appeared in front of him and asked him for his assistance against the deadly alliance of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung. Sub-Zero, of course, accepted the offer. Sub-Zero also hosted a tournament, and the winner was Frost. Frost had the same type of freezing powers as Sub-Zero, so Sub-Zero trained her to be a superior fighter. She also helped him against the deadly alliance, but her intentions were still a mystery, and she sort of disagreed with Sub-Zero's philosophies, which caused a little bit of friction with him and the Earth Warriors, especially Sonya. Sub-Zero then found out that Frost's true intentions were becoming the Lin Kuei Grandmaster herself. She froze Sub-Zero and ripped the medallion off his chest. But she did not have the discipline and strength to handle the power, then got consumed by her own freezing powers. Sub-Zero tried to find a place to put Frost. Then he found an ancient carving inside a mountainside. He went over there and found out that it belonged to the Cryomancers, a race of people who could master cold temperatures. After thorough study, he believed that himself and Frost were descendants of them. He then laid Frost there and found some trident armor. He put it on so it would help him out. He then had two enemies to worry about, Noob and Smoke. Noob was planning to become a leader himself. He searched Khan's dungeon and found Smoke. He then reactivated his nanobot technology, which repaired Smoke's artificial body. Now they're after Sub-Zero. Now Hotaru's after Sub-Zero, because many Takaran warriors have been slayed by Sub-Zero, and Hotaru doesn't like that. Sub-Zero got ambushed by Baraka's army. He thought he could outrun them, but there were too many. He decided to attack them. Then he felt his armor speak to him, and he started crushing all of them as they yelled out the words, "Long live the Dragon King." Sub-Zero did gain Kenshi as an ally. After helping him heal from his wounds, they both made a temporary alliance and traveled back to Earthrealm. There, Sub-Zero told him about Hotaru, who had Baraka's army ambush him. While talking to Serena, Sub-Zero saw Noob and Smoke going into the Netherrealm. He then followed them, only to get beaten up. Then Serena came and shooed them off for him. He then returned to Earthrealm with the help of Serena. Sub-Zero returned to the Lin Kuei temple only to find out that Frost was becoming delirious and seeing him everywhere. He then froze Frost and left her in a shrine. And that's the end of my character study of Sub-Zero.